If you don't know what a gimmick is when it comes to professional wrestling, it's basically the essence of your character. It's your whole vibe. You look at me, I have a gimmick. I'm an AI ghost girl whose mic goes fucking insane half the time. That's my gimmick. If you found me via YouTube the algorithm, guess what? You're supposed to be here. And we're checking out a video today that's 20 minutes of WWE wrestlers copying gimmicks to get over. Yes, sir. That's what we're doing today. If you'd like to see the content without me reacting to it, click the top link in the description. If you would like to react to content with us live on Twitch, look a little further in the description. I don't know where else to direct you. You just got it. Descriptions are descriptions. They're there for a reason. If you're a little one, if you're a young one, though, if I have to preface this by saying if you're a little one and you feel like I'm attacking you, I'm probably attacking you. Get out of here. This content is not for the youngins. I don't make content for the little ones. I use colorful language. I don't want you getting in trouble because I can't keep my mouth shut. So scram. Get out. The chat will tell you to leave, too. They're even telling you to get the hell out of here. So do it. Do it for your own good. For the rest of us. If you are ready.
Wrestlers' gimmick will often take inspiration from different aspects of pop culture and society, or they might borrow from already existing personas in wrestling. We'll be covering a mix of both for this video, as we list 15 WWE gimmicks that were copied. Razor Ramon took a lot from the characters Manny Rivera and Tony Montana in Scarface. This is especially evident in the bad guys'
I can see the Scarface. I can see that one in there.
The movies, so was impressed with Razor's suggestions that were taken straight from the film.
Vince was like, oh, this is gas. Yeah, Vince was like, oh, that's fire. That's absolutely fire. You made that up? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Say good night to the bad guy.
Everybody say hello to the bad guy.
Say hello to my little friend.
You let that shit
Say
fly?
hello to Razor.
That was like, yeah.
I buried those cockroaches.
Saying I'm some kind of a filthy.
Nobody else is like your Vince. He didn't know nobody else like your Vince.
Don't make me get nasty.
I probably scar her heart for life.
Carlito's vignettes from 2004 were almost a straight copy of Ramon's, all the way down to the spitting, which would become a key part of Carlito's act.
Oh, that is so nasty. You gotta get fucked up every time you spit an apple at me. I'm sorry. Because the chunks are going to be sitting on your face too. Oh, Carlito probably got a lot of kids fucked up in school. He probably got a lot of kids fucked up in school. I'm not going to lie. Stop, get alive, man.
After he debuted, where he then separated his character from Razor.
How old was the man? That's crazy.
And I spit in the face of people.
Yo, that's wild. You really gonna do that to Poppy selling tomatoes? You gonna spit on Poppy selling tomatoes?
People who don't want to be cool.
Like this monkey.
Oh, man.
I make his dream come true, man.
Hey.
Cool it, man.
Can't you see Carlitos on the phone?
Whenever a tag team was either branded or appeared as the new version of an old team, it basically meant they were going to be awful and destined to fail. Examples include the New Rockers, who replaced Shawn Michaels with Al Snow, and were predominantly used as enhancement talents.
Ew. Yeah, both my suck at Michael Myers. Did it trip from Wayne's World? But that's awful.
Don't be shy.
This is the kind of wrestling the fans today love.
Shawn Michaels is on his way back to the locker room.
The Rockers want to be known as the new and improved Rockers. Of course, Marty Jannetty and Leif Cassidy.
The Dr. Evil
Phenomenal.
face.
And here come Marty Jannetty and Leif Cassidy.
The new Midnight Express weren't much better, pitting Bob Holly and Bart Gunn together, and with Jim Cornette managing them just like the original team.
Oh, that was Bob Holly? Yeah, you can see all his teeth. You got a good ass smile, man. But you can see all his teeth, right?
Just first, the new Midnight Express.
JR, isn't it fun for you to say those words again? Double teamed by the Midnight Express.
The new Black Jazz consisted of Bradshaw and Barry Windham, who adopted.
Oh, yeah, that is definitely Bradshaw. This is the face that the you guys see the Stephanie McMahon meme? Well, like a white woman when they say gracias after ordering something in Spanish at the Spanish restaurant. What? See, I'm guilty of doing that smile too. Gracias.
Did the same gimmick as his father, Blackjack Mulligan, as part of the team.
Blackjack Mulligan.
Fact is, boys, we're walking out of this match the winners. But one of you Canadian idiots get hit with a lariat, you ain't walking out.
Lie, you look nasty. Cut that shit off.
You also had the New Brood, where Gangrel traded Edge and Christian for the Hardy Boys. This pairing wasn't too bad, but obviously didn't compare to the original Brood.
Gangrel, Edge, and Christian, the mysterious Brood.
You could scare the fuck out of me, man. I don't know.
And after being managed and led to the
Got a
back
scary
by
face.
Michael Hayes, they're a tremendous trio. Gangrel in the middle, Edge on his right, Christian on his left. The New Brood. You know that's got to be one of the coolest entrances in the entire WWF.
That entrance is kind of gas, though. Except for Edgy, though. That looks like he really about to do some shit. I gotta run through the screen and grab his fucking hand, but hey, take that down. Take that down. He sacrificed the baby head.
What a reaction for the trio known as the Brood.
That entrance is gas, though.
Trios in the World Wrestling Federation today. Huge underdogs right now. These guys are down 2-0.
Our next examples were also taken from a film and helped influence two separate characters. We're talking about Robert De Niro's role from Cape Fear, where he played the villain Max Cady. The WWF's Waylon Mercy shared a similar appearance and leaned on the calm southern gentleman exterior. The inner violent psychopathic side of the character was never really fleshed out though, as Mercy's run was quite short.
But you know something, I enjoy worms, but I don't enjoy worms crawling on me. What we need to do is follow the rules. You know what I mean?
Mercy's face.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt.
Waylon Mercy applying a sleeper hold.
Never got to see the full extent of his creativity, man. That is a once in a generation talent.
With her fried chicken and potato salads and some hot dogs.
My own daughter, she don't even know me. After I went inside, her mama told her I was dead.
And God like me, you know, I'm as large as him, he's as small as I.
Behold, the new face of fear.
Another famous film that spawned a wrestling character was The Pirates of the Caribbean, as Johnny Depp's portrayal of Jack Sparrow was reimagined on WWE TV in the form of Paul Burchill.
Oh, I hated this guy. He did nothing for me. I hated this guy so much. I don't like those fucking Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
The gimmick initially took off, receiving universal praise from fans. However, some of the pirate aspects were later toned down until Burchill was taken off TV entirely a few months later. This was due to an injury and because Disney were unhappy with how much Paul resembled Sparrow.
He was like, why Disney was like, my miss. Disney was like, hey, what the fuck? I know you're all got this fucking Johnny Shallow in there. What the fuck is you doing?
Bottoms up. Hello. They're gonna think you're a joke. It's not a bomb, is it? It's not a bloody bomb, is it? What? Bloody hell, fire! Bloody hell, Lord! You bloody mad!
Rick really enjoyed
Look out here with daggers and scabbards and shit.
Oh my!
It's funny, isn't it?
One character that faced less pushback from movie studios, despite being based off a film character, was Sting. After being pitched the idea by Scott Hall, Sting was modeled off Brandon Lee's Eric Draven character from The Crow.
That's Sting. That is Sting.
Why he looks spooky like that? He looks spooky and wow. Yeah. Somebody get him. Sylvie, did you see they made a nasty ass remake?
Occupying. Where is he anyway? Way high up above the fan.
And his charisma was so huge. He didn't need to say anything. He could say more with a look than people could say in a 10-minute.
At first, I think they just thought of it as like free publicity till they got a new film up. But then he started making figures and, you know, T-shirts. And so that was when they stepped in and said, you're going to have to change that. So I guess he changed the makeup.
Sting later borrowed from another popular character, this time in TNA. Joker Sting was born a few years after the release of The Dark Knight, starring Heath Ledger as the Joker.
I didn't see that. I didn't see Joker Sting. This is about to be new to me completely. What the fuck are they talking about?
I don't want to kill you. You complete me. I know. Sting, you've stepped over the line now. You've taken it too far. Everybody thinks you're snapped.
There's something that's exhilarating about being insane.
Remember the Hitchcock movie, The Birds? Yeah, they just tick.
In his early career, Sting teamed with the Ultimate Warrior to form the Blade Runners, who were a rip-off of the Road Warriors.
They were Rock and Sting.
He was kind of going in.
They were going to be our new, younger Road Warriors.
Speaking of the Road Warriors, some fans consider Demolition to be a rip-off of Hawk and Animal.
All we've got to do is reach up and wring our neck and bring home the gold belts.
But nowhere near as much as the Powers of Pain, who were a much more blatant copy of the Road Warriors.
Two more referees come in, but they're not going to be able to stop him either. Oh, no. And the Hawk flies to the end.
Meanwhile, Hawk and Animal took inspiration from Mad Max 2, which was where they got their Road Warriors name and look from. During the height of the Antifa riots in 2020, WWE were in a ratings and creative slump. So in a response to Antifa, the company debuted a masked, hooded vigilante faction that wreaked havoc on Raw.
Did he do this? Tell me how you do this? Oh, oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. That seems ill-advised.
On SmackDown, the stable was called Retribution.
You might want to leave. You might want to go home. Go on.
It's dumb as hell. What did this like pay off into something? This seems like a fart in the wind. I don't know anything about this. Is this anyone we know? But like I would know of the current roster? No? Boo. This sucks.
The Saurian group were met with much negative criticism.
This
led to them being made exclusive to Raw after backlash from Fox, who aired SmackDown, as revealed by one of Retribution's members, Mace, in interviews with Denise Salcedo and Wrestling News Co.
I think they were trying to do an Antifa thing. I think that was the idea, but at the same time, you know, this is it's a very big company. There's not really much room for controversy anymore. So at some point they were like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't, but we already did this big angle and we need to kind of finish it in some capacity.
When Fox,
yeah,
because
that
it was
was
on SmackDown, found out that there was an Antifa angle, they said, hey, stop.
Retribution became more and more stripped back to the point of finally being taken off television in 2021 after months of doing next to nothing. Let's take a break from the list now to highlight some light-hearted parody gimmicks, such as Gilbert.
Okay. Yeah, they could have kept that.
We should have known better, I guess. It's Gilbert King.
Stone Cold Shark Boy.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Out there ready to whip somebody's ass. And that's
Vince was like denying everything? Gotcha.
Shark Boy said so.
Black Machismo Jay Lethal.
All that has happened here on Saturday night's main event. Omega Powers, the Madness.
happen. Some madness is gonna happen. Ooh, dig it.
Curtis Axel and Damien Sandow as the Mega Powers.
Is Jay Lethal the one that had the woo-off with Ric Flair? They were definitely going crazy. I definitely recall a woo-off. Oh no, Sonic Web! Off was definitely fire. If you haven't seen the woo off, it is definitely worth it. It is definitely worth the view.
And there's the Mega Powers handshake.
Damien Mizdow as the Miz's stunt double.
Does that mean he's from outer space? No.
When I say I love the fucking the Mizdow shit, oh, gone too soon. He was definitely getting over crazy by just being a stunt double. It was so good. So fucking good. You guys remember that?
Akeem the African Dream as opposed to Dusty Rhodes the American Dream.
What do you think Akeem is going to attempt to do to the Hulkster? There is no telling.
You know why? Cause it's the first time, baby. Listen to me now. It's been done with soul.
You can bank on it, brother. Money talks, boss man.
Oh no. But shit. Oh no. That won't fly. No.
Wow.
The Blue World Order.
And what are they gonna do?
Oh, please, no coming. I can't believe it.
To the blue guy.
WCW's version of the Ultimate Warrior,
Not the
Renegade.
Blue World Order.
He is one wild and powerful man. He's nuts. He's running. You know,
Now you about to give you some whiplash, bro.
conserving his strength right here. Renegade. Better not stand in his way.
Finally, the hilariously bad Fake Diesel and Fake Razor Ramon.
And Diesel.
Oh, that is not Kevin Nash, is it? Oh my god. Ew. Who is that?
Cool.
Ew.
He's doing all right.
Nah. Vince needs a wedgie for that one. Vince needs a wedgie for even trying. Yo, that's gross.
Right, Chico.
Our next examples are pretty much parody gimmicks as well. However, they're so bad they deserve their own section for ridicule. In a bid to try and make WCW like WWF, Vince Russo put numerous characters on television that were clones of wrestlers in the Federation, such as Ed Ferreira's horrific Oklahoma character that made fun of the legendary Jim Ross.
Barbecue sauce in his hand. This cage match against Furio. Yeah, I think
Then there was the likes of Asia, a bad clone of China.
They have China, so we have Asia.
A bad clone of Then there was the likes
Yo, low T? Asia better. Yo, low T, Asia better.
of Asia, a bad clone of China. Or Buzzkill, aka Brad Armstrong, the real-life brother of the person he was ripping off, the Road Dogg.
If we got China at home.
Guys that do that type of job for a living. Are you feeling low? Aren't exactly brain surgeons. Let Buzzkill get you high.
Also, the tag team Chronic seemed like a weed version of the APA.
Write your check.
A check? Okay, if that check bounces, so do you.
You show up tonight, cash in hand, we'll take care of business.
Wow. It might be.
The artist, formerly known as Prince
Road
Lakia,
Dog.
also appeared on screen during Russo's time in WCW. Lakia already had the Prince moniker. Unfortunately for Lakia, he had nowhere near enough charisma to pull it off.
Psychosis meets psycho-sexy.
Get out. Get out. Get out right now. Leave. Leave the arena. Banned. Banished. No?
I'm gonna make you my next hit.
It was his
Come on. Come on, Red. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. See that? I mean, really have a back to wagon up onto you, bro. Annie, you. That's what you get for that stupid ass move. What are you doing?
It was his valet Paisley, better known as Charmel, that stole any scene they were in together.
Fans in Sacramento love Paisley. They love Prince. Every time she crawls toward us, Tony.
The Velveteen Dream in NXT was also a Prince-inspired persona, but unlike Laukia's shoddy knockoff, the Dream made the character his own by going all in on the gimmick and allowing his personality to shine through.
The only experience worth the spotlight here in NXT is the Velveteen Dream.
Following in the footsteps of Gorgeous George, Adrian Street, adorable Adrian Adonis Goldust.
After months
And
of vignettes where he
he
was
definitely
hyped up,
got some shit on his name, right? Like Velveteen Dream definitely got some allegations tied to him. Said a girl who lied about Velveteen Dream got him fired for no reason. When they lie about things, they ruin people's lives and say. Has it been confirmed that it's been like it was like a straight up to the false, like allegations on him? They didn't find anything about him, but they still won't hire him because of the controversy. I was listening to some video about him like the other day. It was like he got beef with EC3, I think it was. Yeah, I heard doing drugs in the crowd. No, wrestling and drugs.
as a monster heel, Brodus Clay returned to WWE in 2012 as a
Trying to
dancing
record people
babyface,
pissing
nicknamed
in the
the
bathroom, like,
Funkasaurus, and
damn,
flanked by
that's
the
crazy.
Funkadactyls. Comparisons
That's some
were
crazy
drawn to
shit to have
Flash Funk
lined
and
up with you.
Funkettes, although Brodus had far less skills as a dancer.
Yes, indeed. Flash Funk in the pocket. My bad. What is he doing, my?
He said you suck it. He said my bad. That's mad funny. Why did they camera pick that up?
My bad. What is he doing, my bad?
Meanwhile, Clay's theme music was ripped off from Ernest the Cat Miller, a fellow dancing wrestler who used the same song during his run with WWE a decade prior.
Not Donkey Kong, Seth Rogen. Yo, you get saddled with a gimmick like this, you have to be, and I'm using no exaggeration, you have to be fucking exceptional in the ring. Because to be mid with a goofy ass gimmick like this, you are a bathroom break. Fit your whole match, regardless who you fighting. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to the bathroom. You have to be amazing. You know how much charisma you need to have too cool charisma, and too cool only works if it's all three of them. I ain't trying to see just Rikishi dancing around by himself. That ain't it. I need the whole shebang, the whole sheboing.
Somebody call my mama.
Can you get down like that? No. If you grab your yam bag hard enough, you can scream like that.
The Nature Boy Buddy Rogers would prove to be one of the most emulated pro wrestlers. The obvious comparison is the Nature Boy Ric Flair, the arrogant heel showman that talked the talk, walked the walk, dressed to the nines, and used the figure 4 leg lock as a finishing hold.
Got him coming off. He had Buddy going, but wait a minute. There's that thing you gotta look for, the figure 4 grapevine.
Yeah, Ric Flair just pulled up.
Technique between the ropes have made him a master of his craft.
Buddy Rogers.
Ric Flair said, I'm the Nature Boy. What we talk about?
Guy with a fancy jacket strutting around and telling people he's the greatest.
Vincent Kennedy McMahon was said to be influenced by Buddy too. McMahon's famous billionaire power walk was also inspired by Rogers' strut.
His walk that only he can walk.
It's a signature of Mr. McMahon. He somehow walks like he's got a broomstick up his ass.
Gorgeous George was another classic legend who was way ahead of his time, and someone that influenced many, including the 2 Nature Boys we just mentioned. However, the most famous star that was inspired by George wasn't actually a wrestler. Boxing icon Muhammad Ali took directly from the way Gorgeous George bigged himself up and talked trash.
Outstanding beauticians and hairdressers in California. Shut up, you peasants.
He was talking about, I am the prettiest wrestler. I am great. Look at my beautiful blonde hair. And I said, this is a good idea. Right away I started talking. I am the greatest.
Who's the greatest? Yeah! Who's the prettiest? Yeah!
Gorgeous George and Buddy Rogers had a pioneering impact on the business, paving the way for those who came after them.
Whoa! Whoa! That bar driver was some shit from back then. Damn! That guy definitely lost 4 years off his career immediately, by the way.
Paving the way for those who came after them. Despite quickly becoming a highlight of WWE programming after returning in 2022, LA Knight was not without his doubters, most of whom cited his similarities to The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin. This was the most prominent during Knight's initial ascent in 2023.
Stone Cold and The Rock. Yeah, my brother Jim was definitely telling me about LA Knight, saying this fellow was super over. And he definitely gave that comparison. I never seen any of his promo work or anything. Fun fact, I don't know anything about this guy. I just know that people say LA Knight, and then yeah, afterwards I just got all bad.
Scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Hagersville, Maryland.
And now Austin is stomping that mud hole. It's Simon Dean.
You cannot take a second to breathe against the champion Roman Reigns.
Oh, Knight caught it. BFT. The people's elbow. They're winning. The Rock looking for the people's elbow. Oh, no. He got it. Big elbow.
What the hell?
Knight delivers the elbow.
My normal just speech pattern every day when I'm talking to you is probably somehow derived from them. Whether that's purposeful or not, it's definitely not.
His star
so
power?
it's just the fact
Ooh,
that
what happened?
I sat there and watched every single episode of Monday Night Raw. I had all the little VHS cassette tapes. You wanna say that I'm the Kobe to their Jordan? I'll take it.
Want Stone Cold Steve Austin to open up a can of whoop ass on that sumbitch right there. Give me a hell yeah.
Everybody's saying L.A. Knight.
You are a gym bro with a spray tan and a
Triple
catchphrase,
schnoz habit? Aw.
pretending to be The Rock.
There are literally millions of Rock's fans.
Tell them whose game this is. Yeah.
And what? Cosplay a redneck version of my cousin? Take that little mannequin head and turn that sumbitch sideways and stick it straight up your candy ass.
It's a map. If you follow this, you'll find the exact directions on where you can stick each and every one of those bottles of Prime. Yeah!
You're just an Attitude Era fanboy playing cosplay in my ring.
What? Yeah!
You don't breathe? You got no pulse. You're not alive.
LA Knights everywhere, huh? You can call me the megastar.
Knight continued to impress in the years following his debut on SmackDown. This allowed him to shake off many of his detractors, breaking away from the Rock and Stone Cold comparisons as Knight becomes an established star in WWE. The legendary Hall of Famer superstar Billy Graham influenced many wrestlers such as Jesse the Body Ventura.
There are fans back in there telling me superstar Jesse Ventura is ripping you off.
We all know that there have been countless number of guys that have tried to follow the lead, so to speak, of superstar Billy Graham.
Hulk Hogan, however, completely modeled his career after Graham, taking many of Superstar's mannerisms and adopting a similar look.
He took my look.
The ear cuff, you started.
The ear cuff, yeah.
Ripping the brothers.
Yeah.
Graham was ahead of his time, something the Hulkster took advantage of. Using the things Billy did in the 70s allowed Hulk to become a megastar in the 80s.
Billy Graham was the main reason I got in this business. I said, man, I want to be just like him.
Molded my whole career around Dusty Rhodes because he was my guy, and superstar Billy Graham. I stole a little bit from each of them.
You wish on your best day your body looked half as good as that. Hulk Hogan reveling in his victory here.
Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out
really
our
looks like
similar
he's made
video
out of hot
10 of the
dogs,
most
like-
insane gimmicks in WWE.
Holy shit, the Boogeyman. I haven't seen him forever. What the fuck is going? Oh, made with. Oh, Maven, no. Oh, Maven, no, the night shots are doom. What? That's. Oh my god. Thank you for hanging out with us. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, I appreciate you. If you're a young one and you made it all the way here to the end and you're hearing this, guess what? I'm a beach ass. You did not escape. I caught you. We'll catch you in the very next video. Be sure to check out the original post of the content at the top link in the description. We're gonna have to pause this at the back shots. Oh my god.